What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, as we come into the closing of the year, man, we in the 9th month, and we coming to the closing of the year. 3 more months left, so the talk is now starting to get louder and louder. Who is in the running for champion of the year? Who will be the battle rapper of the year? Geechee Gotti is reigning champion right now. Will he repeat? Or is it somebody that threatens his position? Who will be champion of the year? First of all, let's talk about this. Let's stop with this. Who's going to be champion of the year, battle rapper of the year? Because let me tell you something. They need to change. Let's change the name of this and call it what it really is. This is not a prestigious title for everybody. This title is only a URL title. Let's call it what it is. Who's going to be the URL battle rapper of the year? Because that's the only person who can get it. If you're not on the URL, you're not getting it, period. So I'm hearing people like, ooh, Danny Myers. Listen, Danny Myers will not be getting the URL champion. So let's just cut him out. Oh, but he's been having battles, right? Most of them battles been on other leagues. They do not count. They do not count at all. So it's not going to happen. Danny Myers will not be winning champion of the year. It's not going to happen. He took a loss to franchise and he took a loss to disaster. And no, it's not going to happen. Plus, he rapping on all these other leagues. It's not going to happen at all, period. This is a URL championship. That's what it is. It ain't for everybody that's battle rapping and you have a chance to win it by all your hard work you've been doing all year. It only counts and matter on the URL. It's they title, it's they belt, and everybody who win it have to pledge an allegiance to the URL. Simple as that. It's not for nobody that's on Rare Breed, nobody on King of the Dot, Black Ice Cartel, Queen of the Rings, none of that. It's a URL title and a URL title alone. Don't get me wrong, they might throw people's names on there to make it seem as though other people got a shot. But let's be realistically, no, you do not have a shot, period. That's how it always been. When Old Red won the title, what he did, he had to become exclusively URL. That's why he ended up dropping the battle against B Magic on Guerrilla Warfare, because he was going to be presented, making his first title appearance versus Cortez in the Smack Volume as champion of the year. Then after that happened, he won. Then he did all these URL battles. From that, once he won that title, all his battles was URL battles. That didn't go so well with him. Now he talking about retirement. Then Geechee Gotti won, because mostly all his battles was URL battles. So he's the one they pushing right now. He's the face of the URL right now. So he do mostly all the URL cards. So now we have, this year, it's time for another one to be crowned. It's going to be him again. It's going to be him again. Why wouldn't it? He been putting in more work than it. And here's another thing. It's so overrated, it ain't funny. The title is politics. Whoever the URL pushing, that's 9 times out of 10 the people who gonna always be in the running for it. Whoever they putting on the majority of all these cards. The New Jersey Twerks, Rum Nitties, Geechee Gottis. Those are the ones who gonna always be in the running for champion of the year, because they gonna get the big name, big battle. So that's what they throw in. Strength of schedule. Remember they tried to do that last year? What's their strength of schedule? That means going up against all the top people. All the top people was on the URL. So outside of the URL, it's not a strength of schedule. Come on, let's be realistic. So the runners gonna always be Geechee Gotti, New Jersey Twerk, or Rum Nitty, depending on how serious they take it. Those are the three that's frontlining the champion of the year every year is gonna be for the most part. So it's depending on them. If Twerk didn't mess up a lot last year, he would have been champion of the year. But Geechee was more solid, so he ended up pulling it out. If Rum Nitty would have pulled out some of his URL battles, he would have been in that ranking also. But what happens? This is what happens. So let's call it what it is. It's not a champion. It's not a champion of the year title. It's not a battle rapper of the year title. It's a URL title. It's a URL title. That's what it is. Plain and simple as that. That's it. Dre Dennis had like 30-something battles last year. Right. He shouldn't, but he didn't even get a nomination. Come on now. Chilla Jones went 19-0. 19-0. The year Old Red won it. He wasn't even added in the top ranking. DNA won like 20 something, like 20 battles. DNA went like 20-0. Come on, man. Stop it. It don't count. It don't matter. You got to be strictly URL to get that, man. Strictly URL. I'm just keeping it 100. That's what it comes down to. So it's a URL title. It's not a title for everybody. Dog fur, ain't it? It's not a title for everybody. Everybody don't get it. So, no. I really don't wanna see that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care about it. I know it's fake. I know it's politics. And politics is fake and it's very selective. That's just a fact. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Click the link in the description box. I'm going to follow you on Instagram when you follow me back. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to follow you back. Also, in my description box is my Cash App and PayPal. If you able, and only if you able, please donate to the channel, man. Look out for your boy, man. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth, man.